The Road to the CFR is presented by the Edmonton Destination Marketing Hotels, Northlands, the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association, and iLink Media Group in partnership with Travel Alberta.
You heard it here first. Western GMC Buick is Alberta's #1 GMC dealer. No one sells more GMCs than Western. Visit us today at the corner of 184th Street and Stony Plain Road in Edmonton and find out why.
All right, we're getting ready in the steer wrestling, and of course, it's all brought to us by our friends at Western GMC, and our first man's out, Doug.
This is Morgan Grant. There we are. That's our High Point Cowboy coming into this round. What a run into Bulldog, and look at that. He's amped up. We got that steer on the ground. That is a great run right there.
Well, and he's got that #1 on his back because he's, of course, our High Point leader coming in here. He didn't do his chances of winning the High Point Championship any harm right there. That was outstanding. Morgan Grant just doing a great job.
He won a Wrangler Series of rodeos this year. That cowboy's been doing well. He's on fire tonight. 3.9 is where we are with him. Great score, great time. All right.
Well, that's going to set the standard, isn't it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the world champion, you're going to have to battle right now. Lee Graves of Calgary, Alberta. Oh, he has been so great for so long. 2 times world champion, 5 Canadian titles. I just love watching this guy on his great horse, Jesse, as Lee Graves moves into position right now. Well, we know what we got to do. 3-9. Setting the stage, you got to be faster than that. That's not easy, even if you're Lee Graves. All right, Lee, come on, buddy. Let's see what we can do.
Even if you're riding the Horse of the Year in the steer wrestling division, these cowboys are going to have to hurry tonight. Ontario's applied the pressure. Jesse will get him there. Now let's bring this steer around and lay him down. Good job. Steer was a little slower to take the throw than the first one that we had tonight for Morgan Grant. 4-4 for Lee Graves. 4-4. That'll put him in the order. Let's back up. Scored that one just right. Long reach off of Jesse. Bring him around now. That's textbook. Good job, Lee Graves.
Well, and you know, 4-4 going to win first at a whole lot of places, but not here tonight. It's Friday night at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. We talked about how tough it's going to be in virtually every event. 3-9 to set the stage. All right, here's the man who came in here leading the all-around title, but so far hasn't done anything in the first 2 rounds. So Travis Rie, 2009 Canadian Rookie of the Year, going to have to do something tonight. This might work. He's alongside. Get down. Get dirty. Get done right there. Handled that one very, very nicely.
He handled that one really, really well once he got there. If we take a look at this one back on the replay, the horse comes up beside the steer, and then the horse gets a little tentative. Let's see if we can see that. Trav's on out there. If we can see it from the side, that horse backed up just a little bit on the way through there, but boy, what a handle on that steer. Nice job.
And as we await the time for Travis Rie,
5-3.
5-3. 5-3. It's a little bit longer than what he wanted to be. Well, Harley Cole made a big move. He's now atop our board, but of course, the negative side of it took that no time first night, so might be out of our aggregate, and that might come back to haunt him.
He took a real tumble on our opening night at rodeo. We're just happy he's back and able to bulldog. This guy is a young gun. Last night, he had it going on. Tonight, that 3.8 second run that he turned in last night would take him to the top of the order. But we've got the toughest cowboys in Canada here. It's not a time to be complacent. There's some great bulldoggers on the back of the chute back there. We're looking at Mark Roy and Blaine Peterson in behind him. Hard to get to this steer. A little way down the arena. Steer came his way when he went to throw him. It all took a little longer than he wanted to be. 5-1, 5-1.
Well, Morgan Grant continues to lead the way with a 3-9 as we watch again the run right here of Harley Cole, who in the second half of the 2013 season was absolutely lights out. Went from about 20th spot in July and came into this Canadian Finals Rodeo solidly in contention. 5-1 right there might not be fast enough on a Friday night as we get ready for our next man. This is Justin Miller, Rookie of the Year, Neepawa, Manitoba. And Manitoba is well represented at this Canadian Finals.
You know what? We've seen some great cowboys from Manitoba, and this young man has got a world championship in his future coming up. This guy who's got all the tools, he is an absolutely great bulldogger. He's very talented. He's got some young horses at home that are coming up that are just as good as the cowboy is. We have not seen the last, and we have not seen the best of Justin Miller. Last night, he missed a steer, and that has taken him out of the aggregate, and that was very uncharacteristic. The steer got in ahead of the Hazers horse last night. That's not going to happen.
Well, and the other thing, of course, that's happened is he's dropped from 3rd to 6th place overall. So saw that horse just kind of get a little fractious right there. So we'll just kind of regroup, back him back in there, set that barrier once again. Now, of course, it's all brought to us by our good friends from Western GMC, and we talk about all of those great people. So we appreciate their support as we do all of our great sponsors here on roadtothecfr.com.
You can see his Hazer over on the far side. That's Canadian all-around champion Jeremy Harden over there. It's his job to position that steer. We'll get this done tonight. Watch this young man. He's got a lot of reach to these steers. Now, down inside, watch this. Up and down. Good job. 4-2, 4-2 for Justin Miller.
Well, that's second fastest on the night. Justin Miller, the Neepawa, Manitoba man, moves into 2nd spot. That was really nice right there. Good job by Jeremy over on the other side. And no mistakes, no wasted motion, getting it done as quickly and efficiently as you can. 4-2 for Justin Miller.
Bulldog and horse did a good job that time. A steer that comes toward you can sometimes put the Bulldog and horses off a little bit, make it a little tougher for them to actually run up through the hole, the Cowboys call it. That horse did really, really well. Here's a guy that rides a great horse. The Cassidys have had great ones for years, Dave. This is Cody coming on in here. Last night, 4-1. Turns this one out a little bit. We're all right. Get to him. Steers a little slow to take the throw, but we're in good shape. 4-6, 4-6. You know, as we alluded to earlier, runs like this would win you a lot of rodeos. But here at the Canadian Finals Rodeo, we're back in the order with that.
Well, in a 4-6 is going to put him in about 3rd place overall. We got a 3-9, a 4-2, a 4-4. Actually, 4th place with the 4-6 for Cody Cassidy. That's going to bring us now to Todd Woodward. Big performance in the final weekend to qualify for this Canadian Finals Rodeos. He was on the outside looking in, heading to that final weekend. He got there, though. The Lethbridge Cowboy getting set 2007. He was our Canadian champion. Big, strong guy. The argument isn't long when he gets to the steer. And he is just such a competitive guy. And right now, you know that he knows he's got to bear down. And he will do that. You watch Todd Woodward right now, the concentration as he gets set. He's out. And alongside, I like the way this is shaping up, Todd. Left elbow to the nose, twist him down. Nicely done. Todd Woodward right there, 5-2, maybe just a little bit longer than what he wanted to be because it's a tough round of steer wrestling so far.
Leon Lay's over there on the hazing side. He does a really good job on this steer. This steer was trying to get away a little bit on him, and Leon stayed right where he needed to be. Now watch him reach way down in there and get the nose on that steer. That's a good job by a cowboy that knows exactly what he's doing. That cowboy is so tall, got a lot of reach right here.
Vanscoy, Saskatchewan brings us Dustin Walker. He was the 2011 CCA. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're going to check it up. We're going to change it up. We're going to Straws. Straws Milan, Cochrane, Alberta, the go-round winner last night in a 3-3. And, of course, he's our lone Canadian heading off to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, Nevada, in terms of the competitive side. Love this guy. Watch the way he bulldogs. One of 3 amazing brothers and a great family. The Milan family. Straws going to try to build on that. He moved from 10th place to 4th with that big shot last night. Let's see if he can do it again. Look out! Oh, leaderboard might be in trouble. Might be in trouble. Leaderboard 3-7. Look out, because, oh no, stop that. We do not want that right there. And he can't believe it. He absolutely can't believe it. He was sure he was out and safe, and that 3-7 is going to go to 13-7. In fact, he's questioning that as we watch it right here. There's the steer out, and looked like he might have got out, but boy, it had to be awfully close. That's too bad. 3-7, going to become 13-7. You hate going from the penthouse to the outhouse. That's a tough break.
Boy, he was very close to getting out on that. He's riding Jesse. Jesse's got such a quick start out of there. Clayton Moore, backed in, ready to go. Clayton is from British Columbia, from Booscoopie, British Columbia. This is his own horse that he rides. It's a horse called Pistol. Pistol's been recognized as one of our champion horses in the world of professional rodeo in Canada. And when this horse was a youngster, he wasn't easy to handle. Clayton will say every once in a while he'll still get the idea and he'll buck you off if you try to get back up once you've made the move in the steer wrestling. You can see that Pistol is ready to go tonight. Clayton has been doing very, very well. Won our opening round of rodeo in 3.4. It was 4-4 last night. It's been the picture of consistency. This looks like a good steer. You want to give this guy a chance like that? All right. 4-3, 4-3.
Well, that 4-3 is going to sit him very nicely. We still have the 3-9. We got a 4-2, so he moves into third spot with that right there. I'll tell you what, Clayton Moore is going to be a contender. The way he's going, you talked about that consistency. He is going to be hanging around come Sunday with maybe a shot at a title. All right, as we get ready for our next man. 9 in right there. Clayton looking happy with his 4-3.
Going back looking for his horse. There we are. There's Dusty Walker right there. Vanscoy, Saskatchewan, Canada. This young man, I tell you what, he can bulldog. He's been a little tentative in our first 2 rounds of the rodeo here at the Canadian Finals. But I've been watching this young man for years, and I tell you what, he can ride broncs, he can team rope, he can do it all, and he is a cowboy. This is his job. He makes no bones about the fact that he is a professional cowboy all the time. Now let's get to this one, Dusty. Uh-oh, it continues. That steer was so tight to his horse tonight. Was there enough room for his body down inside? That's a scary run in the bulldog. Let's see if we can get the other look at it. That steer jumped out of there and came toward his horse there, coming right down in there. There's no room for the body. Bumped the steer, came out over top. No time for Dusty Walker.
Well, let's go to our defending Canadian champion, second member of the Milan family. This is Tanner Milan. He was so dramatic last year, going right down to that final performance, jumping out and winning the whole darn shooting match. And he's back. Of course, at our road to the CFR, throughout the course of the season, he really did very, very well at the Innisfail and Wainwright stops in our road to the CFR tour. 2012 Canadian champion, not out of the hunt right now, but needs something dramatic right here. Don't bet against that happening. As he gets out, he's in good shape. Get to that nose, get it done. Attaboy. Tanner. Nice. Yeah, there you go. 3-6, and I think this time the Milans won't be plagued by that doggone red light. Tanner jumps out there, and there's Brother Straw saying, good job, bro. You did good. 3-6 takes the lead for Tanner Milan.
Long reach on that steer. That is really good, cowboy. That is bulldogging. That is reaching deep at the right time. It's all about capitalizing whenever you have an opportunity like that at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. Hunter Cure, Holiday, Texas. Our next cowboy to go. Cowboy currently sits number 7 in the world standings as well. You can see on the graphic that he won a couple of big rodeos this year, Reno and Sheridan. This cowboy is a hand in the steer wrestling. We got Pistol down there underneath him. Pistol is watching. We're outside. Get to the steer. This is a good start. Good start.
Oh my.
Great job.
Oh my, if he got out, and it looks like he did. Hunter Cure, Texas is in town. Wow, 3-3. Back-to-back 3-3. Straws Milan last night, and tonight it's Hunter Cure. You got to watch this quick, because it's not going to take very long. Watch how quickly he gets it done. There is your go-round winner, 3-3. He knew it. He was happy. Hey, go get on that horse and take yourself a victory lap, my man from Texas, because that was sensational.
Hello, Texas. What a great job tonight. He knows what he's done. Look at that. Oh, man. $11,470 tonight.
Oh, he's happy. Well, Western GMC brought it to us. We're awfully happy to have them aboard. Western GMC Buick brought us the steer wrestling.